bookworms, welcome back to my channel and to another review. This time, similarly to my previous video, we're going back to 19th century England, this time with This House is Haunted by John Boyne. This time we follow a woman called Eliza who was recently orphaned and realized there is nothing really keeping her in her native London, so she agrees to take a job as a governess somewhere in the countryside in a place called Gaudlin Haul. As she reaches there, she discovers a beautiful, vast house and two children whom she's supposed to govern, and that's it. No adults, no parents. And that's just the beginning of the weirdness because, well, just look at the title of the book. This is a classic Gothic story and it also has Charles Dickens written all over it, at least his ghost story, and that's no coincidence because Eliza, the main character, is also a huge fan of the author, and I assume if you are as well, at least give this book a chance. Now, I myself haven't read a lot of Charles Dickens, but I do love me a good, dark, creepy ghost story, and thankfully this is exactly what I got with This House is Haunted. This is a gloomy, creepy, dark, sad ghost story, but it's more than that. It's also a story of compassion and love, finding your inner bravery and how the right support from the people around you can really change an outcome of situation like, I don't know, top of my head, a situation where a ghost might want to kill you, for example. A while ago I reviewed a book called The Silent Companions, and actually it's right here behind me, and this is another attempt of writing a Gothic novel. Now, in case you're not sure what a Gothic novel is, this is usually a novel that takes place in the 19th century and centers around a castle or a big house where evil lurks. There's usually a damsel in distress, but basically this is a creepy, atmospheric book and not actually pure horror. So The Silent Companion tried to do that, and in my review I said that the book wasn't scary, and a lot of people in the comments said that I didn't get it, I misread the book because it wasn't supposed to be scary, it was supposed to be dark and creepy, you know, a Gothic novel. Now looking back, I do realize that I said the word scary a lot, but I still don't think that The Silent Companion was a very effective Gothic novel. Sorry, Laura. Now, why am I mentioning all of this? Well, because I believe that This House is Haunted managed to do what Silent Companion failed to do. Now, I'm not gonna go on and try to compare these two books. They're two different works by two different authors, but I did feel that the ghost, or presence as it was called in This House is Haunted, was a lot more effective and better written than the one in The Silent Companion. Regardless of genre and the aim of the book, I do like when villains in novels are good and realized and, you know, there's a reason to the madness. And I really liked in This House is Haunted how eventually we do find out what this ghost is, why it's doing what it's doing, who is it targeting, and how it can be defeated. I felt like the story didn't just put a ghost because we need something scary in a ghost story, but there's an actual compelling reason behind everything, and all the characters, including Eliza, are somehow connected to it in a way that makes sense. But you know me, I'm not happy unless I have something to complain about, and I suppose what bothered me with this book was just how unnecessarily cryptic everyone were. Apparently, many people around the town knew the story behind Gaudlin Haul and all the rumors about ghosts and stuff, and when they found out that Eliza was going to work there, every single one, instead of warning her or telling her about the rumors or what's going on, they just stared at her with a frightened expression and just refused to tell her why. I was hoping that by the end of the novel we'll have an explanation to why people are keeping quiet, but eventually was something like, it's too terrifying to tell women, which, you know, okay, It is Victorian England, but on the other hand, if you don't warn her, she still is going to work there, so you're not doing anyone any favors. I mean, you can't tell her because she will not be able to deal with it, but actually living in a house where a ghost might harm her, that is okay? How does that make any sense? But other than that, I really enjoyed the book, despite at the beginning looking like just any other cliche haunted house story. It ended up being a lot more than that. So basically, if you like Charles Dickens, especially his ghost stories, and if you like ghost stories generally, I'm sure you're gonna love This House is Haunted. And that's all I have to say about the book. Guys, thank you very much for watching my review. I really hope you enjoyed it. As usual, if you liked the video, please make sure to click the like button. Also click it if you like my new semi-gothic top. I bought it in a vintage clothing shop in Berlin and I just couldn't wait to wear it. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you dare, for both dark and creepy videos and basically just any other book related video. So again guys, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.